Hawaii County is dealing with disaster recovery and preparation as we both recover from the storm Iselle and deal with lava that is creeping towards Pahoa Village really pretty definitely. This is clearly an unusual situation, and we'd like to know what role can and should the state play in helping Hawaii County. 2-minute question to Senator Ige first.
Thank you. I am very much aware of the challenges presented by Hurricane Iselle, as well as the lava flow approaching Puna. I've had several conversations with Mayor Billy Kinoy and his concern as these natural disasters have progressed. I have visited the farms in Puna, looking at the damage, asking and talking with farmers about how we can help improve them. As you all know, the mayor of the city and county of Hawaii really is the lead person for natural disasters. But the state does play an important and critical role. I talked with Lieutenant Governor Shan Tsutsui just a couple days ago about the emergency declaration and the challenges of having that bypass road ready should the Highway 130 be overrun by lava. We and the state has taken action to, by executive order, transfer that road so that Mayor Kinoy can do what he believes he needs to do to assure the people of Puna have continued, and all of the island actually, with the power plant and access to a stable electrical grid. So the state, in supporting the county, can do a lot of different things. We support the emergency declaration with the federal government. We can provide services that are critical for those areas that are beyond the capacity on just the county of Hawaii. So if elected governor, if you give me that privilege, I would look forward to continuing to work with Mayor Kinoy and the rest of the county delegation as we respond to and take action on these emergency situations.
As you all know, I have a strong personal working relationship with Mayor Billy Kinoy. And the model that I have set up to face every issue, whether it be a crisis or a problem, is the Hawaii Council of Leaders, made up of the governor and 4 mayors of the counties. You see, what we need is a collaborative approach. I'm the only one standing before you tonight that's actually had to work with the civil defense because it was called the Department of Emergency Management at the City and County of Honolulu. So it's all about being proactive before the disaster occurs. And most importantly, I'm the only one standing before you tonight. When I was the director of business under Governor Waihe'e and they shut down Hamakua Sugar, we had to come up with a proactive plan to make sure those displaced agricultural workers had some place to go and what we would do with those agricultural lands. So I am prepared to work in a collaborative way, bringing together all the counties, bringing together the full resources of the state and also the federal government, of which I'm very familiar with, because we may not be able to fully recover with strictly state funds. We're going to need federal assistance. We're going to need the help of everyone throughout the state of Hawaii to ensure that whatever occurs in Puna or whatever may occur in the future, that we'll be proactive about it, not reactive, but have a plan in place to ensure that wherever these situations occur, we're ready to step up to the plate. I too have been down to Puna recently. I've always been familiar with Puna when I was on this side of the island, well aware of the potential that exists there, and certainly the farmers are also very worried because of the damage that was occurred with Iselle. So someone with my background and experience will be much more better prepared to deal with this disaster, but most importantly, do it in a collaborative fashion where we all can learn from each other here locally in case this happens in any other part of the state.
I think all of us on this stage, our hearts go out to the residents and the people of the Puna area. Like my colleagues, I've had the opportunity to not only visit the area, but also to speak with the leaders and the residents in the area. And I know what they're facing. I need to correct the record in regards to experience with civil defense. I had the privilege when serving as Lieutenant Governor, and I should say it's a privilege, it was a call to duty. When we had the earthquake on the Kona side about 6 or 7 years ago. And at that time, Governor Lingo was here on the island, and I was back home on Oahu, and we split the duties in regards to responding to that. So I understand the role that the state plays in civil defense. Mr. Ige is right. The county government takes the lead in any emergency situation such as we have now. And I think there are two things that we need to look at. First and foremost, the immediate concerns. And I believe, based on my conversations and my observation of the area and in speaking to the residents, that the county government and the state government are working well together along with all other emergency personnel. I'm confident of that, and I'm thankful for that. I think they're ready for what may possibly happen, but it's the longer term. It's that second step. What happens after this lava flow is taking its path? That's the one that really is going to take, I think, yeoman work by the state as well as the county, but more so with the federal government too. And this is where leadership's going to come in regards to doing what's right for the people of Hawaii so that we can take care of those essentials. And these essentials are basically their lives, their homes, their businesses, school, and everything else that is in that area and that will be affected. So it's not something that you look forward to, but it's something that you will rise to the challenge for because of the past experience that we've had in regards to working on natural disasters.